Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Oh, well, how's it going?
Pretty good. Come on up. Have you closed that door behind you, please? Nope. Stay right where you are. I just want you to put your stuff down to the side there for me, just right next to the couch. You are tall. You said you were. How tall are you, sweetie?
Just under 5'10".
Wow. In those heels, you're under 5'10", or without the heels?
Minus heels. With heels, maybe a little taller.
Wow, really? Yeah. And your outfit looks fantastic. I like it. So you had told me that you're in fashion, right?
I am. Usually.
So what I'd like to do is I'd like to see some poses. Show me what you got.
Usually I'm behind camera, but
Okay. One. What else you got? Go and do your cuff there. There we go. It looks like a men's tuxedo shirt.
it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, then give me one more, just something power pose. There you go. Nice smile. Great. Indra, have a seat on the couch for me, please. Go ahead and sit back and relax. This is going to be a very easy, relaxed interview today.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thanks for coming. Beautiful. So as you can see, my lights are on, cameras are running. I'm going to be recording this interview today. Okay?
Okay.
You want to get involved in the adult industry,
I do.
and I'm the guy who can help make that happen. Right? What we're going to do, as I mentioned, we're going to record this interview. I'm going to send it off to my producer contacts in the adult industry. If they like what they have to see, we can get you paid $5,000 to $10,000 a day working in the adult industry.
Okay.
Is that more than you're making in fashion?
It is.
You just mentioned when you said fashion, I thought, especially being as tall as you are, I thought model.
I'm usually behind camera.
Okay, what does that mean?
I do a lot of editing, media packaging for brands.
Okay, so you're not like a photographer or like you don't work like lights, something like that. It's more like computer stuff.
Yeah, mostly behind the scenes. I've modeled once in a while, sporadically, but yeah, usually behind a computer for most of the day.
Gotcha. Did you go to school for that?
I did.
Okay. How long have you been in the fashion industry?
For the last several years,
Okay.
since graduating.
Well, it's not exactly the same, mind you, but fashion and adult stuff, same vein, right? All you got to do is impress me, and we'll have you on your way. So, what makes you think you'd be a good fit for the adult industry?
I love sex in my personal life, and this just felt like sort of the next natural step toward having fun in a safe environment.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you said you like sex. What do you like about it? What's your favorite thing? What kind of things are you into? Elaborate for me.
I guess if I had to verbalize it, like the physicality of it and the bit of unpredictability that comes with it. I like being really tactile. I grew up as a dancer, so I love bodies.
I'm sorry, you said tactile?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. What does that mean?
Just like, I like a lot of surface area, I like connection, I like gripping.
Gotcha. Body contact.
Body contact.
Body contact. Okay. Fair enough. Now, just devil's advocate here, in the adult industry, sometimes, right, it's not quite that passionate, right? It's a little bit more mechanical. It's a little bit more deliberate, if that makes sense, right? Do you think that's something you can handle if it's not quite like sex in your personal life?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite position?
I like a lot of different positions. I like to move around. It might be missionary,
Really?
right?
Okay.
Variations of it.
You like you like when he's looking in your face?
Yeah, I like to watch him.
I love it. I love it. That is sexy. You had mentioned to me when we were communicating before that you're Indian?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I feel like that in its own could be a little niche, right? How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I was 16.
Okay. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that story?
It was all my master plan. It was super sexual, wanted to lose it. It was in my car
Mm-hmm.
with a boy who was a couple of years older than me. And we had driven up to like a rocky point on the west coast. He was hot. It was fun.
Okay. So you were in high school.
Yeah.
Did he go to the same school as you, or was he out of school?
He did, but he had just graduated.
Got it. And it was your idea.
Yeah, it was all my idea for sure.
Okay. So you masterminded this whole thing. You brought it because I grew up back east, so we didn't have like we watched TV and you would make out point where you go park your car above the. Was that that was like what it was
when
like?
The windows steam up and it's a cold night or something.
Yeah, we didn't have that back where I came from, right? It was always on TV though.
Yeah.
So that's what it was then, huh?
Yep, that was the vibe.
Did was it everything you had hoped for and expected?
I think so. It was definitely really positive. I remember like really shitty music playing on the radio that we like didn't have our act together to change.
You're busy doing other stuff.
Yeah, right. But yeah, can't complain. All in good fun for sure.
Well, and again, that's positive because most virginity stories aren't like that, Takes a little bit to get where you're going,
Yeah.
So did you make him wear a condom?
Yeah, he wore a condom. And as I recall, we did like a little bit of oral both ways. We made out a lot. He asked if I wanted to have sex. I said yes. If he hadn't, I feel like I would have pushed
But
him.
you were waiting. You were like, oh God, just ask. And he's like, oh God, I hope she asks. Right? It was probably hard.
I never told him that it was my first time, but I'm sure it must have been clear
Uh-huh.
via my lack of experience.
Oh,
looking
that's
back
so
at it.
hot. Wow. So did you have an orgasm?
It felt good. I don't know if I really distinctly orgasmed, but right after that, the next time I had sex, I did.
And so you do have orgasms that other people can give you.
Yeah, for sure.
Wonderful.
Via penetration is.
I'm sorry?
Usually easiest via penetration for me.
Because that was going to be my next question: is clitoral or penetration? So penetration is again, you're one of God's special ones, huh?
I don't know.
No, that's a great story. Did you end up dating this guy, or was it a one night kind of hookup situation?
No, we were friendly. We're still friendly.
Oh.
Yeah, sweet boy, but I wasn't looking to date him.
Gotcha. Are you seeing anybody now?
I'm seeing like a couple of people off and on. I'm kind of perpetually solo.
What do you think the people in your circle would say if they found out that you were doing something like this today, or you're interested in pursuing this kind of work?
I feel like, a few people that really know me probably wouldn't be surprised, but most people probably would be quite surprised.
Interesting. Yeah, you definitely seemed reserved. Again, you got a real proper way of speaking about you, if that makes sense, right? Like I don't want to say, oh, you sound smart. You talk smart, but again, you speak very intelligently. So that's Okay, so that sounds like a good story there. Have you ever been with girls before?
I have.
Okay. Now, was it like you've just fooled around with girls, or is it more like you enjoy being with girls and you actively pursue them?
The second one.
You actively pursue them? Have you ever dated a girl?
kind of in like an unsaid way, you know, over the years.
Mhm.
But I'm pretty 50-50.
Pretty fluid.
Bi, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. It sounds like you're not really a relationship kind of person. Sounds like you're more of a go with the flow until,
Not so far.
right? But you know, you're gonna find somebody and you're gonna be like, this is the one. Boom. It's just gonna fucking hit you like bricks.
Maybe one of these days.
Maybe. No, those are really great. That was a really great story. What would you say? What would you say your body count is?
It's probably, honestly, counting boys and girls, around 50 or so.
Okay, that's not terrible, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like, again, now when you did the virginity thing, did he put the condom on, or were you like put a condom on?
He put it on.
Okay, well, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say, as long as you're being safe, right? I feel like numbers don't matter, right?
Yeah.
As long as you're being safe, you're not doing dangerous stuff, then why wouldn't you go out and experiment and have a good time? You know, that's kind of the beauty of the adult industry, which you mentioned in the beginning, right? It's a safe, controlled environment.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you haven't done that you're hoping maybe you could do in porno?
A lot of things, I guess, but probably one of the things on the list is like a boy-boy-girl threesome. I've never done that.
Mhm.
That would be really fun.
Never had two guys at the same time?
No, never really successfully been able to do like DP with two boys.
Okay, interesting. That's something you're
That's
interested
kind
in?
of a fantasy, yeah.
Wow. What interests you about the double penetration thing?
I think just like the intense sensation I imagine, and also fun to like, you know, I kind of get a kick out of seeing two boys hang out.
That's wow. Wow. I didn't think that people like that in real life. Double penetration. I thought it was just kind of like a porno thing, right? Like, I've personally never done it in, you know what I mean, in my personal life like that either. So.
Well, same, me neither. So.
Yeah, they're samesies, twinsies. No, wow, man, these are great stories. So let's say we were to get you some work in the adult industry. What kind of things are you open to doing?
Generally open to men, women, gender fluid, whatever. Open to, I'd say like threesome situations, potentially more than that. I don't have much experience with more than that. I'm pretty thoroughly switchy, pretty thoroughly bi, so yeah, I feel like it leaves a lot of doors open.
Interesting. And you know, you're right on the right track, right? You know, we can get you work with girls, guys, any combination of girls and guys. The gender fluid thing, if you're into all that stuff. Orgies, gangbangs, the group that whole situation. You interested in stuff like that?
I'm interested.
Okay.
Maybe work my way up.
Now, you had mentioned double penetration, which leads me to believe that you're open and at least somewhat into anal.
I am. You know, I feel like a lot of things are fun with the right person.
Fair. So you do enjoy anal. You have had anal before?
I definitely more rarely than everything else, but yeah, I do.
And a special treat thing.
Yeah.
Birthdays and Christmas. What's the oldest guy that you've had sex with?
Oldest?
Uh-huh.
I think in his mid-50s.
Okay, that's right. I would think maybe older. You seem to be very,
Oh, yeah.
again, open to stuff like that. How old would you go?
Open to older. I think if somebody is fit and fun and interesting, yeah, happy to go older.
Wonderful. Again, you know, there's no right or wrong answer here. The producers, they like to know who, what you like, so we can get you those scenes, right? Things work out a little bit easier when we're doing things that we like, right?
That makes sense.
But Indra, this has been fantastic. You're very sexy. You got just a certain je ne sais quoi about you. I don't know what it is. This is the adult industry, right? The producers, they require that we see you naked. So that's going to be the next part of this interview. I'd like for you to stand up, kind of go back to that wall, and we'll take it from there.
Is that standard?
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
Okay. You saw my nudes though. That I sent?
Did you edit those photos? You're in fashion. You know how this works, right? So no, the main goal of this is because we want to know exactly how you translate on camera. Hair, makeup, we can do all that stuff. We can do stuff on the back end, but we got to know exactly what we're working with.
I guess
And it is the adult industry, man. You know what I mean? Somebody's going to see you naked.
okay. But it'll just be like
Just the producers.
the producers. Over here?
Yes, ma'am. All right, first things first, giantess. Let's get you out of those shoes. That's a little bit better. No, I'm joking. Are you wearing underwear?
I am.
Tops and bottoms.
I
Wonderful. Let's have you, start with the shirt, please.